This is the Component 1 Energy for Life Taskbook. Happy little world on the front. Let's see if you're happy when you look at the inside. We have got a simplified diagram. If this is their version of a simplified diagram, then oh dear. And what do we know about this? Well, we've got respiration going on. Okay, and we know the difference between photosynthesis and respiration. That's half the battle. And we've got main stages of respiration X, Y, and Z. And X. Well, let's draw a diagram to show exactly where we are. So, if I draw a cell, and we've got this respiration, so this is a mitochondria. I'm drawing this really big. Let's put the nucleus over there. Massive mitochondrion, and let's draw our mitochondrion there. And this diagram, where's my green pen? This diagram could be here, for example. That's this diagram there, focusing on this. So we've got, glycolysis happening in the cytoplasm, and then we've got link reaction Krebs cycle going on inside this mitochondrion in the matrix, and across the membranes we've got this last stage, oxidative phosphorylation, electron transport chain, chemiosmosis, that stuff going on there. So that's where we are. Name the region of the organelle labelled A. So this is the matrix. So we are inside here. I'm going to put matrix of mitochondrion, because it hasn't mentioned mitochondrion anywhere. Now, you might need that for the mark. On this occasion you don't, but sometimes it will make you say that. Name the folded inner membrane, B. So what's the name of these? So you should be happy with, if I was asked to label cell membrane, cytoplasm, mitochondrial outer membrane, mitochondrial inner membrane, stroma, not stroma, matrix we are mitochondria, and these regions here, which is the crista, or cristae as plural. I'm going to put crista because there's only one of it, but it will be cristae, and you won't be penalised for that. Stage of respiration labelled Y. Well, you could possibly say kind of link reaction Krebs cycle. That's what's going on in there, and we've got lots of NADH being produced. So I'm going to go for Krebs cycle. There's the major thing going on there. The chemical compound which passes from X for use in Y. So where's X? X is there to Y. So we've got glycolysis going on there. So what passes from glycolysis into the matrix? Well, the end product of glycolysis is pyruvate or pyruvic acid. So pyruvate. And then we've got a little stage going on there. Hydrogen atoms picked up by NAD, so there's the hydrogen ions that we're talking about, provide a source of protons and electrons, and as you can see there, they are moving across there. There we are, look. It's even done 3, which is right for NAD. And then you can see them moving on there. So use the diagram to help you, and you can see we've got ADP being converted into ATP then. So that should give you plenty of stuff to go on. So how the hydrogen atoms, so we need to talk about the hydrogen atoms are involved in the generation of ATP. So we need to make sure we only answer the bits to do with the hydrogen atoms. Well, let's say what they're doing. They're being pumped, okay, into the intermembrane space. So protons, or H+, are pumped into the intermembrane space. How are they pumped? What's providing the energy? And it does tell us, provides a source of protons and electrons. So it's telling us to use this information. This is using electron energy, or with electrons moving down the electron transport chain, that sort of thing. And now we can describe hydrogen moving back into the matrix. So we can say there's now now there is an electrochemical gradient. As there's lots of high concentration of protons in the intermembrane space, higher than in the matrix. So H+ flow, or words to that effect, out, back into the matrix via, and it's given us a little something here. Well, let's name this ATP synthetase via ATP synthetase. And you could say stalked particle there. Stalked particle. And describe fully how these are involved in the generation of ATP. So we can't just say it makes ATP, we need to say what exactly is happening. And we say by ATP synthetase, which combines ADP, there it is, plus inorganic phosphate into ATP. So we're describing fully that process. This is just the cut and paste from your notes really, but the bits that are relevant to this diagram and the question. So hopefully if you've revised respiration, it's pretty straightforward, that question.